The most unusual planets in the universe just amaze us. Worlds so hot, so exotic, so colorful, and so beautiful that they seem incredible. Since we have been able to explore exoplanets, discoveries of highly peculiar planets have been coming thick and fast. Some of them really make us wonder how dangerous or crazy the universe really is. 55 Cancri. Let's start this journey through the list of the most extreme planets in the universe with 55 Cancri. This planet is so close to its sun that half of it is a sea of liquid lava, while the other half is in eternal darkness. Between these extremes lies a twilight zone. 55 Cancri is an exoplanet orbiting the star 55 Cancri A in the constellation Cancer, about 40 light-years from Earth. The planet was discovered in 2004 and has since been classified as a super-Earth. Although it's anything but hospitable, it is considered an Earth-like planet. This is because 55 Cancri is made of rock, with about 8 times more mass than Earth. 55 Cancri orbits its star extremely close, at a distance of only 2.4 million kilometers. By comparison, Earth is about 150 million kilometers from the Sun. Due to this extreme proximity, the planet only needs about 18 hours for a complete orbit, which means that a year on 55 Cancri lasts less than an Earth day. The surface temperature on 55 Cancri is over 2,000 degrees Celsius, which makes it one of the hottest known exoplanets. Early theories assume that the planet has a carbon-rich composition and may be made of diamond, which earned this planet the nickname Diamond Planet. However, later research using the Spitzer Space Telescope indicated an atmosphere rich in carbon monoxide and hydrogen. 55 Cancri is thought to have a locked rotation, meaning that one side of the planet always faces the star, while the other side remains in eternal darkness. It's crazy, but some researchers don't rule out the possibility of life existing in the twilight zone between eternal night and eternal day. Gliese 436b. Gliese 436b is an exoplanet of burning ice. Located about 30 light-years away in the constellation Leo, the planet has been causing a stir since its discovery in 2004. Here, researchers found such unusual geophysical properties that the planet is considered a real exception in the universe. The surface temperature is only about 430 degrees Celsius. A highly unusual mixture of pressure and gas causes a strange effect on this planet. On Gliese 436b, a form of burning ice exists. This rare phenomenon is probably due to extreme pressure conditions inside the planet. The water on Gliese 436b forms an exotic form of ice known as Ice 7, which remains solid even at very high temperatures. The pressure is so great that the water does not turn into its gaseous state despite the extreme heat. The planet's proximity to its star, a red dwarf, also causes the planet's atmosphere to be extremely hot. Gliese 436b is officially classified as a Neptune-like planet, although on closer inspection it bears very little resemblance to our Neptune. The discovery of burning ice on Gliese 436b has inspired scientists to search for other exoplanets with similar unusual phenomena. But this planet with its burning ice remains an almost unique exception so far. Trace 2b. Dark and creepy, Trace 2b is an exoplanet discovered by the Transatlantic Exoplanet Survey, TRACE, in 2006. It lies about 750 light-years from Earth in the constellation Draco and orbits a star called GSC 03549-02811. Trace 2b is a hot Jupiter. Like our Jupiter, it's a gas giant, but it orbits its star at a much closer distance. This means that the star literally makes the gas planet boil. What is strange about this world is that, despite its proximity to the star, it's totally dark. Measurements have shown that Trace 2b reflects less than 1% of the light that falls on it. This world must be pitch black, so close to its star, which is hard for us to imagine. Through Trace 2b, we have learned how unique and beautiful our Earth is and what fantastic conditions we find here. Our world is much further from the sun and is brightly lit thanks to its composition and atmosphere. Trace 2b probably consists of gas mixtures that absorb all light. The extremely dark atmosphere of Trace 2b puzzles scientists because it consists mainly of hydrogen and helium, but contains no signs of reflective clouds. The surface temperature on this planet is estimated to be around 1000 degrees Celsius. This means that the planet probably does give off a faint, glowing red glow and must look really creepy. HD 189733b. HD 189733b is another hot Jupiter located about 63 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Vulpecula. The planet was discovered in 2005 and is particularly known for its atmospheric phenomenon. Winds on HD 189733b reach speeds of up to 8,700 kilometers per hour. These hurricanes and cyclones whip gases and clouds across the surface, which has temperatures of around 1000 degrees Celsius. Imagine we were on board a spaceship on a sightseeing tour of the most extreme planets in the near-Earth environment. Through the windows of the spaceship, you would see a huge gas planet whose surface looks peaceful and quiet from a distance, much like that of Jupiter. But then we get a little closer and recognize the wild storms and clouds of silicate particles from which it rains glass. Due to the extreme winds, this glass rain is hurled horizontally through the atmosphere at hypersonic speed. And the question of whether anyone here wants to get out and take a closer look would surely be answered with a clear no. Incidentally, the horror world HD 189733b is visible from Earth. If you have a really good telescope, you can see the giant planet passing in front of its star as a small dark spot. HD 106906b. Let's move on to the loneliest planet on this list. HD 106906b orbits its star at such an incredible distance that scientists had to look several times to believe it. Located around 336 light-years from us in the Southern Cross constellation, HD 106906b is truly a long way from its star. The distance between the planet and its star is truly remarkable at an incredible 650 astronomical units. By comparison, Neptune, the outermost planet in our solar system, is only about 30 AU from the Sun. It seems like a miracle that this planet is still bound to its star at all. HD 106906b takes over 15,000 years to complete one orbit. The formation and stability of this planet are the subject of intensive research. Some scientists suspect that the planet was once much closer to its star, but was then flung into its extremely wide orbit by a gravitational interaction within the system. Other theories suggest that HD 106906b is actually a prevented star that was somehow tied to the system. This planet is not only extremely far from its star, but also unusually large. It is about 11 times more massive than Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system. This makes HD 106906b definitely one of the largest planets in the universe known to date. Of course, this extreme size supports the theory that this planet should actually have become a small star. Triple Pulsar System. Pulsars are the remains of massive stars that have collapsed after a supernova and rotate at enormous speeds. Rotation rates of 1,000 and more revolutions per second generate such extreme radiation that everything in the vicinity of the pulsars is destroyed. But what are three exoplanets doing orbiting a pulsar in the constellation Virgo? The pulsar PSR B1257 plus 12 probably captured the three and slowly destroyed them. Another theory is that the star may not have destroyed all its planets when it died as a supernova, leaving the three unfortunates behind. The three planets show no signs of activity or geological processes. They are probably burnt out rocky worlds, slowly disintegrated by radiation. Since this discovery, the pulsar PSR B1257 plus 12 has been nicknamed the Zombie Star, and its three exoplanets have all been given names of creepy phenomena or dark deities. Draeger, Poltergeist, and Phobator were among the first known exoplanets ever. They were discovered between 1992 and 1994 and have been voted one of the poorest and most extreme planets in the universe on multiple occasions. WASP 12b. WASP-12b is also dark and extreme, with a year lasting only 1.1 Earth days. It orbits a yellow dwarf star in the constellation Auriga, about 870 light-years from Earth. The exoplanet was discovered in 2008 and is, similar to 55 Cancri e, one of the dimmest known planets. WASP-12b also belongs to the class of hot Jupiters due to its proximity to its star. WASP-12b reflects only about 6% of the incoming light, with most of the energy that the planet receives from its star being absorbed by its atmosphere. This leads to heating up to temperatures of over 2200 degrees Celsius. This heat also causes the atmosphere of WASP-12b to be gradually pulled away from its star, creating a comet-like tail. Being so close to its star also means that this planet is slightly deformed, which is probably why it looks more like an egg than a sphere. Subscribe now and look forward to many more exciting videos.